Guys, Rachel Rose here, and welcome to an entirely different video. I'm going to be doing a Super Mario tier list. Now, this is only my opinion, and I don't want to have anybody saying, "Oh, your opinion doesn't matter." Well, I'm just saying that there are some of the characters that I may not like. So just bear with me as I say this, but it is my opinion and it's for you guys' opinion as well. So we're going to be starting off with a favorite of mine, Rosalina. Now, I'm going to be putting her in S tier because she's the GOAT. And I love Rosalina. And she's such a good character as well. And I don't like these ads. So anyways, I'm going to explain why. And I know Beanie's going to get really upset when they see this when I finish uploading this video. So Rosalina is such a good character. She helps Mario guide through the cosmos and help reunited with, and I just love her as a character. Like, she's really awesome, and I just adore her quite a lot. She's like definitely one of the best characters there. All right, Bowser. I'm going to say that he's probably going to be an A tier because he might not have been my favorite, but he's a cool guy, and I really appreciate everything that Mario and Luigi both stand against him, because he's always been like a really good Mario villain, and I appreciate the time where Charles Martinet did both Mario and Luigi's voice before he decided to become a Mario ambassador. So yeah, R.I.P. to our childhood voice. Bowser Jr. He is probably going to be in C tier. I don't really like him all that much. He's just one of these characters where I just can't seem to find a way to like him. Like, I know he gets quite needy when it comes to like trying to get his father's help, but actually, no, he actually helps you out. So I'm going to put him along A tier as well, because he does help you a lot in Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. So I guess I can't really argue to say he's a bad character or not. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is such a great asset as well. Like, I really like his design. I like him in the movie. He's a brilliant fighter in the Smash Bros series alongside Bowser. I think I'm going to put him in A tier as well. Like, at least he's not above, obviously, at least he's not like B, C, or D tier, but you'll find out who I'm going to be putting it in D tier. Diddy Kong would be the same for Donkey Kong, because it's Donkey Kong's little buddy, so I don't have any problems putting him in. King Boo, aka Bootendo. He is actually a really good asset in the Mario franchise, and I actually really like his character. And he may look up scary he didn't really look all that scary in the first Luigi's Mansion, but he looked quite scary in the second and third game. So I'm going to put him in S tier because he's definitely one of these characters where he doesn't go unrecognizable. So that's really good. Petey Piranha Plant. How can I say this without upsetting anybody? Peter Piranha Plant is not someone I would actually like, but I like as a boss, if that makes any sense to you guys. Petey TT is definitely not the character I would definitely see who will be in S tier, but I would say he's mostly going to be in B tier because I wasn't a fan of him, but his battles from Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Galaxy was definitely one of the most favorable boss fights you can fight before you do the three other galaxies. King Bob-omb. He was really fun to deal with in Super Mario 64, and he was really cool in Super Mario Party. So I really can't say if he's in either S tier or A tier, but as most like the same. Sorry, I'm gonna really have to do that one because King Bob was just cool. Birdo. Now, she may have my favorite color and she may have that type of I'm going to call it they because I really don't know if I don't know if Birdo is a girl or boy, so I'm just going to say they because Birdo has a weird they're, I guess you could say they're genderless. So Birdo's definitely one of these characters where you can just in Super Mario Strikers Battle League, I think there's like many different colored Birdos apart from the pink ones. There's like blue and green ones and alongside red. But in Super Mario, I think it's like the Super Mario Brothers. I can't really remember what it's called, but you fight many different versions of Birdos in there. I think it's like it's not land. It's I think it's called Super Mario Advance. Yeah, it was Super Mario Advance. So right now I'm going to be putting it in B tier because I can't really find myself to like Birdo, but Birdo's really good in someone else's opinion. Koopa Troopa. Okay, so this guy is definitely cute. Like, seriously, he is really cute. Like, I like facing him in some of the races and some other it's like rematch with Cooper the Quick. But I'm gonna have to be putting him in A tier as well. Alright, Mario's technically me, alright? Mario's me. So I'm just a female version of Mario. So obviously he goes in A tier, S tier. So you have that. Shy Guy. How can I say much about Shy Guy? Well, Shy Guy is definitely cute and all sorts of times where you face them in battles or like you have many different versions of Shy Guys. But I wouldn't count it to be in S tier or A tier because I really don't have any recognition of Shy Guy except if you really want to play the original Paper Mario to find out if you like it himself. So I'm going to be putting in B tier. Kamek. What can we say about Kamek? Well, Kamek was the reason behind was the reason why Paper Mario and Yoshi's Island existed because he was the one that kidnapped both Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. So B tier is definitely something I'm gonna have to put him in. Okay, Goomba. Now, Goomba is not the type of character would like have any like recognition because Goomba is Mario's foreign enemy. Well, it's one of these easiest enemy in World 1. So I would say he'll be mostly in C tier. Okay, the first character in C tier. Spike. Okay, Spike is it's also going to be in C tier. There's a reason behind that. It's just because I'm not a fan of spikes. And Spike scares me. Okay? Spike scares me. Let's just put it that. And I don't have any reason behind that. Pauline. You obviously know who I'm putting her there. because she is so cool in the Super Mario Odyssey game. Oh, and I haven't really played much of. Well, I did play it as a kid, but I don't really remember the entirety of the Mario versus no, I think it's just called Jumpman before it called Mario versus DK. Cappy. Cappy is definitely in S tier because he's really cool and you can capture like different characters' abilities. I don't have any backstory for that. Dry Bowser. What can we say about Dry Bowser? Well, he's technically is Bowser, but in bone form. So we'll just put it there. Luma is definitely an S tier because, well, it's her kid. Um, I'll probably have to get back to Reggie for a moment. So give me one sec. I'll get back to you guys. Don't worry. Anyways, so yeah, like Bowser, he's definitely in the A list alongside well, yeah, Blooper. What can we say about this little dude? C tier. I'm just not really a fan of bloopers in my opinion because bloopers are not these type of characters I would actually grow fond to, and that's just saying something. Like there are some Mario characters I'm not really a fan of. Lackey too. The reason the reason is he takes his sweet time to pick you up from either the water, the lava, or the mud in the Mario Kart games. And I'm just not a fan of Lackey 2 at all. Right? So we'll keep it that. Luigi or my best friend Seiji, I'm putting him in S tier because well, the bros will have to stick together, I suppose. Dry Bones. Well, as much as sorry, I can't. I really don't have anything to say about Dry Bones. PT Piranha Plant. Oh no, that's just a piranha plant instead of calling it PT. CTR. I really don't have any recognition for any uh. Let's just say I don't really have a backstory for that. Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. They're going to be in they're going to be in the S tier list as well. What is he laughing at? Alright. You know what I'm going to be doing? Sorry, I just can't bring myself to like Baby Peach. She's just a baby version of Peach. I'm not saying something about the kids, but just Baby Peach and Peach in general is not something I would tolerate. Wiggler. Wiggler is really cool. Like, NGL? Wiggler is like one of the coolest Mario, well, they're not villains at all. They're actually just peaceful creatures, but if you land on their back, they will get very angry and just sometimes it tends to fight you. So they're definitely going to be an A tier. My most hated enemy. Yup, you know what I'm gonna say. I don't have a backstory for the hammer bro. Let's see. The couplings. Alright. Let's start things off by having Larry in A tier. Oh gosh, ready, why? Alright. There's a reason behind that, okay? There's a reason behind that. He gave me a terrible time when I was doing my first stream of it. Oh my jeez. Anyways, Roy. Yeah, so he gave me a lot of trouble way back in my streams, so I'm not going to move any closer than that. Roy. Now, Roy's your boy, and he's gonna be in B tier. I'm not gonna say any I'm not gonna say any like description on the couplings. Don't give me that face. You obviously know you're gonna be in S tier, D tier, not S tier. Oh my god, I can't believe that I actually did that. Anyways, Wendy. Sorry, I can't stand myself to like Wendy. She's just so, she's just so, I'm just not a fan. As though she's pink, I'm just not a fan of her. Like, she's funny, but she's not that type of person I would actually like. Iggy. He's just so freaking cool, okay? I just love Iggy so much. But yes, he's just the way he writes his chain chomp in our world. He's just so cool because I just like the way he laughs and he's just very geeky. I just love geeky guys. Morton, he's not very he isn't very recognizable. Like, I feel bad for saying this, but Morton is not someone I would actually like. Like, I know Morton's cool and all, but it's just I don't see the point of me liking him. Like, he's just one of these people I just don't like to see myself be up against him a lot. Ludwig von Cooper. Now, this guy, he does music as a part of his like, he does music, and I like that. I like how he's named after well, he obviously does different genres of music. He's definitely going to be an A tier because he's very he's incredible, but it's not something I would actually put him in D tier because he's really good. Pokey. Pokey, strangely enough, for C tier, because Pokey is a really good character and I just think he's pretty decent. A Pianta. They're so funny in the Super Mario Sunshine game. They're like I just like them in general, but I wouldn't consider them in A tier, but they're B and tier, but at least they're good. Like, no matter what. Um Chain Chomp. I don't have any description on the Chain Chomps. Toadworth. Okay. As much as y'all think he's actually not going to be in B tier, but in A tier, he's just great. Let's just say that. He's great. Funky Kong. I don't really have anything against him per se, but I'm making a room for a certain character for A tier. Dixie Kong. She kind of looks like Tootie in a way, except that she's more energetic type, and yup. Nope, wait. Oh, I'm glad they actually made a new role. Alright. So that's good. The Whomps. C tier. And I like this dude. I really like this dude. He's really cool, though he doesn't really have much recognition, though, when you get to Whomp's Fortress and Throwback Galaxy. Montimo. Sorry, I can't bring myself to like Montimo. I'm sorry. However, Nabbit. Nabbit's really good. Like I said, this is my opinion. And I don't want you to start hating on my opinion when I say this, but this is definitely my opinion. I know I might get some people mad. Alright, Charge and Chuck. They're not the type of characters I would actually like, because they're just one of these weirdest characters that you can face in both Super Mario 3D World plus Super Mario Odyssey. At least they made their return. Boom Boom and Pom Pom. They're really cool. Like, I love them together, and they're really cool when you're fighting them. And it's just one of these times where you're like, oh, so am I finding Boom Boom, or am I finding Pom Pom? So like that. The Nokis, they're really cute. I'm not gonna lie, they're really cute. But yes, they're gonna be in B tier, because as much as I like them, they're not gonna be in D tier. So you don't need to worry about that. Professor Edgad, the professor from Luigi's Mansion games. Yes, surprise, surprise. He's gonna be an S tier. Cheap Cheeps. Surprisingly enough, C tier. Not many other characters I would put in C tier, but who knows. Bullet Bill, A tier. I don't have any thoughts on the Bullet Bills. Yoshi. Who would not like Yoshi? Yoshi's so cute. I love Yoshi. The Queen Bee from Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. And plus Mario Kart 7. She's going to be in B tier, because I don't really have any initial thoughts on her. And she's just, I like her, but I don't really have any remembrance on her. Metal Mario. Obviously in S tier. He's really cool. Pink Gold Peach. Anything that has peaches in it, she's going to be in D tier. King K. Rool. How can we not have Kenki Rool in the mix? A tier. Because I think I've seen like, I think the first thing I saw was when Shadow did her first episode of Donkey Kong 64. Kenki Rool was in there and he's actually pretty cool. I can't remember his name, but he was also in the Donkey Kong games, so he's probably going to be in B tier, as much as I don't have any recognition from him. The penguins from the Mario games. Obviously A tier, because they're so cute and fluffy. Toad. Toad is definitely going to be an A tier. But my pal Venus and Rice Gamer, they're going to be an S tier. Because they're so cool. They're just so funny and cool. Wario. Oh boy. Sheesh. B tier. And also B tier. Alright. And that's my opinion for Super Mario tier list. I hope you enjoyed, and remember, this is just my opinion, and I don't want to have anybody screaming at me and says, well, your opinion doesn't matter. Change it. This is just my opinion. And because I wanted to make this for a while, this is definitely going to be one of my videos I haven't made before. So I think the next time I do one of these, I'm probably going to do a Sonic tier list. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And as always, this is Rachel Rose signing off. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.